Hello everyone, this is Dominika Miernik, your host, and welcome to our new episode of the Expat Career and Lifestyle podcast. And today I am coming to you with another fantastic guest, Barbora. She's an expat coach focusing on working with expat women based mainly in Italy. She's originally from Slovakia, so she's a neighbor of mine because I am from Poland. She has lived in many countries like Switzerland, UK, and Italy for about a decade. And now she's helping expat women to adapt to life in Italy and have the best of it. So welcome, Barbora. I am really excited to have you here. We are going to speak about well-being, emotional well-being of expats. And also you are preparing a fantastic conference that you will talk about a little bit more. So first of all, tell us a little bit more about yourself and what are you doing?
So hello, thank you for having me here actually. So thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
To speak to you again. So yeah, and you did a really lovely introduction. I don't know what to add, but yeah, you explained it well. I'm originally from Slovakia, have been living abroad for a decade so far, and my mission is to help expats on their journey. And as you said, right now I'm preparing language and mental wellbeing conference together with my lovely colleagues Gloria and Irene. And yeah, we just can't wait to start.
Fantastic. So if you can tell us more a little bit how your experience as an expat started. So why did you decide to move abroad? Like what was the motivation behind?
So I firstly moved abroad because my original plan didn't turn out well, or at least as I thought, because I really wanted to study scenography in the academia, but I wasn't admitted and I didn't have any plan B, so I didn't know what to do, right? So I thought, okay, so let's take kind of like a gap year and go to Switzerland and to England and let's see, right, what will happen. And so from 1 year I passed to a decade, so you can see that it's quite a difference to original plan.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just went to Switzerland for a seasonal job. Then I was like, okay, I kind of like it here, so maybe it's a good idea to challenge myself and maybe just to go to the UK and to improve my English skills and so on. So yeah, I went there and then I just took the final decision, like a stay actually abroad, to live there. And I was looking for a university, but unfortunately, and it was in that year that the school fees in the UK just rose drastically. So I was looking for a more like a cheaper option, let's say, and I found university here in Milan, in Italy. So that's how I ended up here.
Yeah, so you studied, in Italy, in Milan. Yeah. So like, what was your biggest challenge like during those international moves? Like any obstacles that you had to face, and how did you overcome it?
Well, maybe I don't have like the biggest one because they are various and they are different between them. But they were challenging in their way. So, wow, just thinking about that. Maybe looking for a job in Italy is not a piece of cake, right? Okay. Yeah, and maybe like a approach of people here. Yeah, because they are not, or they weren't very correct at my former job. So maybe that was really challenging at that time. I mean, they weren't willing to give me a contract or pay my full pay and so on. So yeah, this was a challenge, right?
Yeah, so it was a job search connected, to job searching, yeah.
Yeah, to job searching, yeah, and even like breaking, not the breaking style, but that all the things around are, but still job related issues. Yeah, it was maybe the biggest one.
Yeah. And like, what did you do to like, how did you tackle it? How did you overcome this challenge? Or maybe you are still overcoming this challenge. What did you do?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it because there were various situations, so and it needed like a various solutions, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult to wrap it in one only. But mm, because the problem with the first job was that I wasn't paid regular. So what can you do about this, right? Just leave. Okay, there is nothing that you can do actually
Mm-hmm.
in there, or looking for other jobs here in Milan. So many of us know that they are really underpaid and they are offered like a 300 or 400 euros for a full
Mm-hmm.
working hour. So there's like a little or nothing that you can do about that. If not only establish your own business, and that's actually how why I'm here today. I started working at Expat or giving Italian language lessons to expat back in 2015, and yeah.
Yeah, so you find you found a new career path for you, starting
Yeah,
with your
I have created my own career here. Yeah.
yeah. And so because sometimes like those challenges they can have like an impact on our well-being also, because you can feel like stressed and frustrated. So did this job searching like impacted you on the well-being level, and like what did you do about that?
I was mostly surprised about this fact, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect something like this to happen, actually, right? At least, like, who would say that you are paid nothing or 400 euros in Italy? So, first of all, it was kind of like a shocking
Mm-hmm.
experience. And then on the other hand, there was this need to do something, right? Because we all need to live. So yeah, it was about introspective work and about like a thinking like what do I have to offer to other people, and just just going deeper inside and yeah, thinking about this. And of course it was an easy situation, right? Because then you doubt about everything, about your
Mm-hmm.
decision coming here, and if you are in the right place and so on. So yeah, it was sort of introspective work, as I said.
Yeah, that's good also, yeah, having like this introspection, yeah, and knowing yourself better. So now like you are working with expat women who are leaving or moving to Italy. So like based on your experience, your own experience and also like your work experience, what do you see are the biggest like challenges, emotional challenges, or well-being challenges that expats women, or even not only women but also men are facing?
Well, I would like to divide this question because,
Mm-hmm.
then we have the challenges and well-being challenges. So regarding the challenging, is really depends like what's your starting point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you are coming here and you're willing to start from scratch, it means maybe like study at university and then find a job and you're here alone, or you are coming with your partner, or you work for international companies. So all this like job hunting and facing like a job market reality here in Italy is just you're not really interested in because you are covered in this. So it really depends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on a well-being level, once again it depends, because for example, if you accompany your partner, it's completely different if you're coming here alone, right? We can imagine there are two different situations. But however, there is like a one common point, and that's loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't matter if you are here alone looking for a job or if you are here with new partner, somehow you are here still alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a new country, you are here with no friends, and even if you have your partner, but they have their job, their life, right? And just you don't have your life, your new life here in Italy figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So I say this is like the common problem
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Yeah. So, and how to like, what do you advise to your to people who feel lonely? Because this was also because I also studied in Italy, and it was many years ago. It was a completely different situation without social media groups, networking groups. So, and I remember that at the beginning I was like feeling a little bit lonely without friends and no one to go and speak to. But now I think it's a little bit it's easier because you have those possibilities to go and meet other people. But it can be still challenging. So like, what is your approach to deal with loneliness?
Like, first of all, I would suggest to embrace the moment because it's actually a huge opportunity to look inside of you and to truly think what you truly like. Right? Because when back home we are given people like our family, our long-term friends. Maybe we have known since our childhood, but like nowadays they don't really fit our work anymore than our needs. And also the job. So first of all, like before taking any action and rushing to making new friends and whatever, I really would suggest to do this introspective work and think really like who I am, like
Mm-hmm.
what do I like to do, like what I want my life look like, right? Again, this is a really important question because you may figure out that as a something completely different to the things that you used to do or used to like back home, right? Okay. And you will see this is like a big bang in your head. It's like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my first advice. And then, try to connect with people, but not like rushing to other people, but mostly think really like what you do like to do. Like starts from your hobbies because like okay, connecting with expats, it can be helpful at the beginning because you are here alone and you really have this need to connect with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But like the trouble might be that you connect with expats, but all this relationship will be based only on a negative experience. Because it's too common to start complaining about life in Italy. This is not what you thought that it would be, about the jobs, about the people, because you thought, oh, Italians are so friendly, but they don't want to be friends with me, and so on, right? And you can get trapped in this negative loop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So like what I'm saying, like, okay, connect with the expert, but then try to search or see if you have something in common. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we're friends back home, or it's only that expat experience that connect you. And then focus on you, on your needs, on your hobbies. So let's say that you really love dogs, so you can go to a shelter and help out. Or you love books, reading, so you can look for a book club. You know, just focus on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like discovering what you like to do and creating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like be yourself. Like don't be only expat, okay, but be truly yourself, okay. Only because you live in Italy or even in Germany or whatever, it doesn't mean that you need to like change and completely like adapt to the local
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle or like a copy people you are surrounded by. Because at the end of the day, it's just still you, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. And I also like the idea, like not rushing, not like rushing to make friends and those new connections, but exploring a little bit about yourself and what are your interests and what you like to do. Taking this time, this is a very good suggestion. So like another like so you said also, yeah, it depends how your experience, your expat experience is starting, if you are moving with partner or alone, or it's only like a short-term adventure. But what I can see also that sometimes we tend to like postpone those activities when it comes to our well-being. Um, and we can like find those excuses. I don't have the time, I will do it when I finish, for example, my exams, or when I find a new job, I will take care of myself. So like, how to take care of your well-being even if you don't have the time, or you say to yourself that you don't have the time.
Yeah, okay. I like the definition because still like at 24 hours we are all given, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the point, like primarily. And I would say like what this taking care after our meltdown being like truly means to you, right? Like what is it? It doesn't have to be something like a bombastic, right? Okay, so now I'm going to like meditate for 1 hour in a row. Like it's not possible, right? Okay, but taking care, it means also like, have your cup of tea in the morning with no disruption, no social media, or go for a walk, but, be like fully present in that moment, because that's a self-care, right? That's a taking care after our well-being. So it doesn't really have to do something with looking for a job or a business or whatever. Like you can find that 10 minutes, like what caused you to find 10 minutes in the morning and to just have your breakfast without scrolling Instagram, right? Okay, you can do that. Or during a day, if you feel like stressed out, it's like what can you do? And I like this exercise just to breath, like inhale and exhale, and that's it. Just sit down and just try to like breathing for maybe 3 minutes. It really helps, to calm down. Or in the evening, just instead of going to have a glass of wine, just maybe try to go for a walk. Okay, like for a brisk and short walk of maybe 15 minutes, and try to like calm down. Okay, you can have your glass of wine or whatever you prefer, but try to like be really present. Okay, that's the point. It's taking, for at least I see like a taking care after our mental health. Okay, because the most important person in our life is just us, right? Okay, and then we can be like a good partner, good daughter, or mom, or whatever. But first of all, we need to feel good, right? So really, really important. And as I said, it takes like in total 20 minutes in a day, like it, Okay, so I'm sure that everybody can find it 20 minutes in a day.
Yeah, even 5-10 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like you say, like 1 hour meditation in a park or or at home. Yeah.
So really some simple activities, even if you do feel like, okay, now I'm going to work out 4 times per week, like it's not necessary at the beginning, just simple pleasurable activities and being present in the moment. Right. You can even plan them if you struggle, to follow them. Okay, just plan, okay, so today I'm going, go for a walk. Tomorrow I will just sit down, have a tea for 20 minutes with no disruption, with no social media, no phone, okay, like switch it off, right? And just sit down, okay, have your coffee, tea, whatever, and you will see, okay, the things are really different from that perspective.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, good points here. Yeah, and like scheduling and planning is also important when it comes to well-being. So, like, how long have you been living in Italy? How many years now?
It's 8 years, yeah.
8 years. So it's a long time, eight
years.
Yeah. And so, what have you learned, like, about yourself by living in this beautiful country?
Oh, a lot.
So, like one important thing that you learned about yourself.
Only one. Like it seems to me that everything like has changed, right? Because it's also because I arrived here when I was 20. I was 20, and now I'm 28, and I think is that this is like a really significant part of everybody's life. You don't need to be an expat, right? Okay, in your home country, it's like a tricky age when you try to figure out, like when you question also like who I am, right? Really important stage of our lives. And what I learned, definitely being creative, because things usually, at least in Italy, things usually don't go as you planned. So being really creative, resilient, okay, because it takes like things takes time. Definitely. So yeah, I will go for these two things, like a creative and believe in myself. Yeah, definitely. Because there will be people who told you that you are not enough for something, but you really need to find this strength inside of you and just stand for yourself and believe for yourself.
Great, great. So you learned a lot about about you. Yeah, that's good. So because you speak about like you help women don't be trapped in this la dolce vita bubble. But do you think is it really real la dolce la dolce vita, like this Italian way of living? Is this a real thing, or is this something only that we have seen in pictures or in the cinema? What do you think?
I really like exploring this topic because La Dolce Vita, like, is really different when you come here from a holiday, right? And when you actually live here, okay? And by living, I mean like a true life, like Erasmus doesn't count, right? Like, sorry guys, but it's not real.
It's not real. Yeah, it's not that.
No, not at all. Okay. And then it depends because I have been working for expat ladies for a long time, and I have also interviewed about 100 people, and this is the most frequent question, like La Dolce Vita, like what is it to you, right? And I have received different answers actually. So it was from state of mind. But if you think like, okay, Dolce Vita is a state of mind, so I can have this Dolce Vita everywhere around the world, right? I don't need to come to Italy for this. It seems to me like many people are actually escaping their home countries because, okay, so I leave all my problems here. I go to Italy and, I'm done with like a life in Italy is life. Okay. And there were many other answers like, okay, no, because the weather is beautiful. So yeah, that's true. But like there's something more behind the weather, or like people speak about food and many things. So I don't know, this La Dolce Vita, it's wow. It's really difficult to define that, yeah. And it really depends like who you speak to, because once again, as I said, we have different starting points on our expat journey. It really depends like if you come here as a company spouse or partner and you are kind of covered or your basic needs are covered. Right? I don't sound rude, but you don't need to like take care after housing or job, so you're kind of like a safe. And you can explore Italy. Then you come here and you want to start from the scratch, and actually you need to find a job, which are like badly paid. You need to find a place to live, and the situation is not easy at all, and it's really challenging. You may need to work for free for 6 months or even 1 year. So that this perception of La Dolce Vita, it's like really different. So I really don't think that we can like define this La Dolce Vita, because if it's a mindset, you can live it even in Germany, right? Or wherever you want. Okay. If it's about the weather, yeah, the weather is lovely, but okay, food is excellent. There is nothing to say about it. Okay. But it really depends on you, on your needs and your personal circumstances. So I would be like really careful about this La Dolce Vita.
Yeah. So it can be something. It's different for everyone. Yeah. So you are preparing a fantastic conference, language and mental well-being, coming now in October. So could you please tell us more about this conference? What will be about, and why should we join? Of course, I am the speaker, so you have to join. This is one of the reasons, but other reasons, yes. So please tell us a little bit more about this fantastic event.
My pleasure. So this language and mental well-being conference was born because of all these, what we have just said. We moved abroad. We said that like, my expat life, it will be like okay, it might be challenging, but it will be also like exciting. I will do a lot of stuff, blah blah blah. Okay, but it's not like that, right? And you will encounter many challenges, and you might be alone, you might have various struggles and so on, and this is basically why we decided to launch the conference, to help, to show that you are not alone. Okay, there are many other expats who face exactly the same situation. Maybe we are just ashamed to share our experience publicly because this is not something that our family or friends and whoever wants to hear to, right? Because you're an expat, you're in Italy, like, wow, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay, I don't know how much money to go there, like, but it's not like always like that. And so this is the main reason. Each edition we focus on a different topic, and this time we are focusing on families.
Mm-hmm.
So we will speak like how to prepare your family for this big move abroad, how to settle down, what to do if you are a company spouse and you are willing to work, because in the end of you, it's just still you, right? You are not a mom, you are not a partner, but you are a human being with their dreams and plans and needs. So we will help people to figure out their journey or their way abroad, how to take care about mental well-being on a daily basis, even if you are a busy mom. And we will also see a language aspect. Okay, so for example, you're not a native speaker. Let's say that you live in Spain. You are not a Spanish native speaker, but you would like to teach your kids Spanish, which is on your hair, right? Okay, you have this beautiful advantage. So we have also one speaker who will cover this topic and much more. So if you're an expat looking for with a family living around the world, it doesn't have to be only Italy. In our country, we will share tips on this.
Yeah, so there are many fantastic opportunities to learn and to explore exactly what are your challenges and how you can take care of yourself if you're an expat or a single expat or family you are moving with family. So there are many fantastic topics. So I will put the link with the show notes so people can come and join this conference. So what are the dates? It's from 13 of October until 15. So it's 3 days and it's online.
Exactly, yeah, it's online. If you are busy on Thursday, it's no problem because you will have an access to all the talks, videos for 2 months. So I'm sure that you can catch with that. There's also the raffle because our amazing speakers has donated some prizes like courses, books, coaching sessions, and much more. So you can even win one of these prizes.
Fantastic. So come and subscribe to this fantastic conference. So thank you very much for being with us today, Barbora, and sharing your experience. So I don't know, do you have like any projects for the future or how people can connect with you?
Absolutely. So you can connect via my Instagram, which is Turn Italian, or my website. Maybe we can leave my contacts below. Podcast, and yeah, there are many projects like a part of this conference which is happening really soon. I'm also working on the workshops which will be running here in this autumn. I run also aperitivo, so if you learn Italian and you would like to practice, you're more than welcome to come in. There are expat meetups and also the coaching sessions if you feel lost on your expat journey and you need little help or guide on this. So yeah, there's plenty of going. So yeah,
plenty to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. So thank you very much once again for being with us today. Thank you very much to our listeners or for those who are watching the video. So please tell us what are your learning points from this interview or what are your challenges when it comes to well-being and emotional well-being and as an expat who is living and or moving abroad. Share in the comments and I will be back with another episode soon. So thank you very much. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Ciao.
Ciao.